Alright, so the first video will end at 101:28. Alright, let's play this next game. Jake Woodford versus JP Sears, another lefty. And we're going to be without Tyler Kinley. He pitched 2 innings. So it's going to be Jake Bird, and maybe we're going to put Lucas Gilbreth. Jake Woodford pitched a one-run game. What's this?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics going up against the Colorado Rockies.
Alright, let's see some league. Danny Jansen, like 5 RBIs. Jose Rios has 100 career wins. Cardinals acquired Jason Adam from the Padres in exchange for Jonathan Mejia. And our farm system is buns. Who should we choose first? I think we gotta choose our starting pitching, and then we can choose the A's in the next game.
Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cooling off anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, Jake Woodford.
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
All right, ready to go here. Leading off, Lawrence Butler.
One ball. No wow, Boog. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
And he deals. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Oh, Kyle Farmer, that's why he's there.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty.
Dubin one. Hey, Astros.
This to third, McMahon. Tosses across the
first. That was a terrible throw.
2 up, 2 down.
Thank you for Kyle Farmer.
2 down, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker.
Wait, is Michael Toller not good at first base, even though he plays it? He's okay. It's just Michael. Is Kyle Farmer just that? Yeah, he's Kyle Farmer better.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through it.
There we go. Look at Jake Woodford.
A's go quickly and quietly.
Was a Pittsburgh Pirate, now Colorado Rockies.
Having a pretty good season. For the first time. Pretty
good couple games.
You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound for the A's in this one, J.P. Sears. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
He didn't happen to him once.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
There's a strike.
Didn't like that pitch. Even though I could have hit that. Nationals beat the down there.
And
oh,
strike two.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
I could have gotten rung up there, buddy.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff.
Was not expecting a sinker there. It's good AB for Brenton Doyle, even if he strikes out here.
Bounce to the left side. Wilson zips it to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Take a look at the lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Ryan McMahon steps
Ryan
to the
McMahon.
plate.
I think he's the team leader in RBIs with 8.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. One
One
out,
for
base
four
is
last
empty.
game. Just a single.
Well struck.
Oh,
left
he hit
field.
that one.
That one carrying. And that
Home run.
gone into the bleachers.
Ryan McMahon, first home run of the season.
He circles the bases.
Let's go.
And the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Here's a high fly ball out to center.
I think I should have waited a little longer.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but
That's
going
still a
to
good
work
swing.
at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Michael Tolia, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ooh,
And
Michael
there's a
Tolia.
hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So up next, Kyle Farmer. Good power.
Perfect.
Not great in the OBP department. Fastball is outside.
Farmer, 251 home run, 1 RBI. Oh, that's another
Smoke to the
perfect.
left
Let's
base
go.
hit. And out to aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. And he grounds
That's
one
on
to the
me.
right
I
side.
should have.
They take
I was feeling
Rivers
myself.
out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Gets the
Oh, they
call.
gave me that one. He gave it that one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
He had 10 Ks.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's.
That Geloff.
Swing and a miss. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Still can't believe Danny Jansen collected 5 RBIs. Kind of insane.
That's to third.
Thank you, McMahon.
McMahon
Let's go.
fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Woo.
This is J.J. Bleday. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to
But Brendan
center.
Doyle's going to be right there, though.
And makes the grab. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning.
Jacob
And now
Stallings.
the veteran catcher, Jacob Stallings. Sears back to work. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop from his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Tyler Freeman stands in now and watches strike one.
That's crazy.
Just off the inside edge. Hard grounder into the
Let's go.
outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Tyler Freeman's starting to get hot right now, dude.
Tyro Estrada to the plate.
I'm surprised he's hitting 407.
Swing and
Oh,
that
that's
ball
a-
smashed on a line.
That's a good
And
swing.
that's a
Oh,
base hit.
that's going to be
And
another
gets
run.
by him. Headed for the plate.
Estrada, RBI double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. And
Ooh,
that
maybe I
drops
should have
in
swung
for
at
a
that.
strike.
Thought it was going to be too high, though.
Slides, but it gets by him. Estrada
Oh, they're going to test
around
Lawrence
third.
Butler.
Here's the throw to the plate.
RBI single for Brendan Doyle.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. Sears keeping him close.
Yeah, but Shea Langlear's got such an amazing, like, lead. Like, I don't know if he can...
Swing and a high fly
Oh,
ball.
is this gonna be it?
That's going back. Back some more.
Oh!
Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Trying
That was
to
gonna be
take on the
another one,
wind in
dude.
left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw,
Save.
That's a stolen base.
Let's go. That's 2 stolen bases only? Who's our leader in stolen bases? Better not be you. Oh, we got no speed.
And that one hammered. Lede going back.
Tovar?
Makes the catch on the edge of the track. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 3 and the A's nothing.
Son of a bitch.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Gio Urshela. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
Estrada.
Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Seth Brown.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed.
Okay.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Thought I had him, dude. Thought I had him. How? This brother's hitting everything.
And a swing
Got him that
and a
time.
miss with a fastball.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Tyler Soderstrom
yeah, of course, because
in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called
I used to
strike.
play with this team, not the exact same team, but I don't say
That's in
players.
there for a strike and quickly
I
nothing.
know what he can't do, what he can't do, what he
2
can't
out
do is
space
that.
is empty.
I could have been crushed if it was someone else in there.
Caught him looking for the K.
Got him.
And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes.
I wouldn't have swung at that pitch anyways, and unless it was 0-2. If it was 0-2, I would probably swung. It was like 2 strikes.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
I was. I was. Good AB from Michael Toglia. No matter the outcome.
Good job to fight that one off. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could have been a strikeout.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Kyle Farmer, the next to hit. 1 for 1.
That very well could have been a strike.
Inside, almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that is in for a strike. And 1-1.
I didn't like that pitch.
To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. On a line, base hit.
Hey, Sam Hilliard might have to stay.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Stallings, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh my.
Back to the mound, he's got it. Tosses to first.
Oh my heavens.
That is the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Oh, I don't know why he's swung at that.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Don't hit this, don't hit this, don't hit this.
And that one is
He didn't
inside.
hit that. But it wasn't a very good pitch. Got
Fans
him.
another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Give Jake his Cy
Jacob
Young.
Wilson getting ready to hit.
I'm just saying. I'm just bullshitting. There's no way he's getting that Cy Young.
There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches
Boy,
are
this
strikes.
MLB
He might be
prospect
able to
number
go
1
the
in the
distance if he keeps
athletics
this up.
organization. He's crazy.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I wonder why he swung at that. I want to know.
Make it
Oh.
4 strikeouts in a row. Just
That curveball's
cruising
nasty.
along.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot,
Oh, Farmer
it's a 2
saves
or
it.
3-run homer.
Got it.
Farmer steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4.
I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that's outside.
2 strike. Two balls, 2 strike.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one down the line and foul ball. That's a little bit low. Okay. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-2. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson gets it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. So digging in, Thairo Estrada. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One ball, no strike. Right through there for a strike. Inside, just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And downstairs.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brown sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's two down. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. First pitch misses. 1-0. And another ball. 2 balls, no strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
All right, I return. Brenton Doyle. Got a double?
Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Wait, I want to see something. Is he really our home run? Our leader in home runs? I mean, RBIs? Yes, he is. 32 of them things. I mean, he has 9. We have 32 as a team. Problem is, he's our second hole hitter.
To the
Fuck
right
me.
side. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
That's what the problem is.
Pitches in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these
You know what I'm
A's
saying? Like,
just
you get
aren't
really
putting together
excited when you
very
get, like,
many
a
good
runner
at-bats in
scoring.
this
They
one.
try to
We're
do
in the
too
back
much.
half of
I
the
think that's my
game, and
problem.
they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt.
Like,
But it's also
Estrada,
been a
I know
disappointing
this is not
performance
your
at the plate to
position,
this
but
point.
you gotta play tighter.
Estrada makes the play, and there's one down. So up next, Zach Geloff. In there for strike 1. Fastball for a
I
strike.
thought we just signed it.
Now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Goes down looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. J.J. Bleday digs in now. And a strike on the outside edge.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Let's go.
Strikeout number 8. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still down 3-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Sears back to work. Out towards right center field. Bleday on the move.
Fuck.
Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back. No
Dude, that
doubt.
bitch right down the plate.
Michael Tolia now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard.
Go.
With an out single.
We're gonna give Michael Tolia the bag.
Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. J.P. Sears won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Oh, who is this guy?
Otonez on to pitch out of the pen
Michelle
Just trying to keep
Otonez?
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
90. Damn, he just throws gas.
Otonez throws over, and he's back in easily. Next offering way upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Inside, and a count 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. So a man aboard. Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard, 1 for 2. That one ripped right center field.
Let's go. Sam Hilliard.
Coming home.
RBI double.
He'll score easily.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped.
4th double for Sam Hilliard.
Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
You do that bitch right down the plate. Do you think I'm not gonna smoke 100-mile-per-hour fastball down the plate? He only has 3 pitches.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Stallings. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Rocks with the run scoring double. It's now a 4. Back here at Coors Field. All set for the top of the 6th. Gio Urshela steps in. And that's in for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Slow roller up the middle. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown.
All right, Seth. See what you got.
Outside corner for a strike.
Ah.
Oh, that's a ball.
Just missed that spot.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
That one in the dirt, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected
I mean, that
from
was
head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything
Oh
going.
man, I
That
thought I was
pitch
gonna get him.
just misses the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him.
It's a strikeout. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Rockies 4 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning at the plate. Tyler Freeman. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tyler Freeman's starting to get hot too.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Thairo Estrada. Fastball for a strike. Estrada in his 5th season, 29 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield.
Oh!
Up and in, look out.
1-1.
Hard grounder
Yeah.
into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 strike.
I wanted that pitch too.
And that's in for a strike. Way outside, and it gets away. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. That one is absolutely belted.
That's a double, maybe triple.
1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run scores from 2nd.
2 RBIs for Brenton Doyle.
It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Fastball is outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls.
Rivals man
And
might
now
get
it
his
looks like extra bases.
10th RBI of the
Coming home,
season.
He will score.
Let's go.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to follow. So many positives.
Yeah, take him out of here.
New pitcher on now, Noah Murdoch.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jesus, he has 5 pitches. Bro, they used to throw pitches down the middle.
They're waving McMahon home. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
Go, Ezekiel Tavares trying to get hot too.
So a man at first. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Michael Tolia. Ball 1, no strikes. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
He has a lot of power.
This was
though.
a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Brown settles under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer, 1 for 3. Swinging a high fly ball in the air, left field. Way back there. Going.
Kyle Farmer hits one.
A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead.
His
It's
second
10-0.
run, his second home run of the
Wasn't fooled on
season.
the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Swing a ball hit out towards left center field.
Oh?
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
It's gonna be a triple.
Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That one out to right. And it stays
Oh, thank God.
Runner in from 3rd to extend their
Run,
lead.
Jacob, run.
The throw into 2nd.
He got a double.
It's a
Let's
double.
go.
Manager out of the dugout. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's,
Mitch
Spence.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Oh,
He
my.
gloves it, throws from his knees, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Next for Colorado, Tyro Estrada.
There we go, Tyro Estrada.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Already 8 runs across this inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Headed towards the corner.
Let's go, dude.
It's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score.
That's another hit, dude.
Man in scoring position
All
with
right,
2
man.
away.
Let's see if we can
Next to hit, Ryan
fresh one.
McMahon. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch
Not on that
misses,
pitch.
and it's 1-0.
1-0.
The team leader in RBIs, probably not for long.
In there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Here's a rocket out to left. Brown snags it, and that's the 3rd out. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. We're through 6. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road.
Center field. Doyle under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first.
Gets under it and pops it up. Stallings makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Damn.
Takes low for ball 1.
Hey,
2 down,
Jose
nobody
Altuve went
on.
4 for
Here
5
in the
with a home
top
run.
half of inning
That's
number
the
7.
team. Oof. That was not a good pitch for me to. That was not a good pitch. Thankfully, he missed it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that is that. And the A's are gone in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
They're just going up the middle with this.
Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
They're going up the middle, dude.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike. No outs. Runners at first and third. Lifted in the air right center
That's gonna
field.
scored it.
Lede makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle.
I don't know if we're gonna do that, boss.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Just missed. There's a strike.
That's the ball. 3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed.
Tyler Rogers on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So first and second with 2 outs. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Freeman hits it in the air. Butler drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 1 back here in Denver.
I just can't figure that guy out.
It's going to be Shea Langoliers. Woodford back to work. That misses, and that is ball 1. Woodford into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and a quick out number 1. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves.
Mother.
Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away. From the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Bleday batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one a little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That one missed. Hit in the air left field. Estrada. And there are 2 down. Here's Gio Urshela. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So they turn things over to the righty, Jimmy Herget.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a big swing and a miss. The other way, jumps, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 down. Seth Brown up next for the A's. Breaking ball in there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. And fires in a fastball at 95.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hilliard makes the catch, and that is that. A's strand a couple, but this one's pretty much over. On to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. Pitch misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Jack Woodford, man, just barely missed it. That was so heartbreaking.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out.
I finally got one to hit.
That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In there at the knees. That's strike one. Estrada at second with nobody out.
That was even close.
Hammers that one
No.
deep left field and forget it.
We have a new leader.
He flexes his power with
Tie
that
for Ryan
swing.
McMahon.
It's 16
RBIs.
to nothing. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this
Thought
one.
I
They've
pulled
got the
that
long
shit.
ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again.
Never mind.
Back-to-back homers.
Ryan McMahon
His
said nah.
second home run of the game. It's 17-0.
I am the beater in my videos.
That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now. On the mound now, Tyler Ferguson. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next, Ezekiel Tovar.
283 down the middle. Like, what am I supposed to?
Look out! And it hit him.
Take your base.
Well, they found ways to get on base in a variety of ways in this one. Hits, walks, and now a hit by pitch.
Tolia in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Jose Leclerc appears to be getting loose. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Nice double right there. Loud
Michael
contact
Tolia.
coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every
RBI
time.
double.
So a man aboard. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Farmer. Swing and a ball
That's gonna
hit
bloop.
out towards
That's
left
gonna bloop.
center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. And there's a rocket into the outfield. One run across, lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Let's go.
Manager out of the dugout.
Oh, okay.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jose Leclerc.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And there's a ball.
Putting boots to ass right now, buddy.
Fastball is outside.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking. And there's one away. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Boog, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sorry, that's just letting me know that I have to get ready for work. So.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Gets to it onto first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Estrada, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The big 6th spot already on the board this inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down.
Yeah, I'm more locked in now, buddy.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hilliard at second with 2 down.
Three ball, 2 strikes.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Fastball for a strike at 95. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch, not close, up high.
I still got time to take a shower.
And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brown makes the play, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the A's. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Herget goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers.
All right, buddy, you give up a hit.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Butler in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Rockies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Man at first, Brent Rooker up next for the A's. That one's in there, 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The A's down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Go.
Complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Hold up. Ooh. $208.07.